Hello everyone, Anthony here. In this video, I spent the last couple days learning and experimenting with Uniswap, and I don't know everything there is to know about it, but I'm gonna share with you guys what I know so far and make some more videos about it over the next couple days, unless I get distracted and want to make different topic videos. Who the hell knows? I'm also I'm being super lazy in this video. I am, and I know I'm gonna continue to be. But anyway, in this video, I'm just gonna give you a quick tutorial on how to become a liquidity provider for Uniswap, because that's what everyone wants to know for the most part. I mean, there's other different use cases, but everyone wants to know how to make money. They don't really care about how to use it. But also, I'm gonna show you some numbers to keep track of, to show if you're making money or not. I just set this up, I don't know, like 24 hours ago or something like that, one of my accounts. It's always so weird talking because I spend like days and days without talking because I don't really have any friends or talk to people or anything like that. I don't have like anyone to use my voice on. So the old throat is a little bit scratchy. All right, yeah, so I'm just gonna, I guess I'll explain to you guys what Uniswap is, and it's basically just a decentralized exchange where liquidity providers put money into Uniswap, and that allows people to, I say money, but I mean like tokens and Ethereum and ERC20 tokens are all that you can trade on it. You can't trade Bitcoin on it or any other cryptocurrency. This is only stuff that's available on the Ethereum blockchain. So you can technically trade Bitcoin on Uniswap on the Ethereum's on the decentralized exchange, because there is an ERC20 token called wrapped Bitcoin. And what wrapped Bitcoin is that I think it's BitGo. There's a trust that buys Bitcoin and holds it in. They're like a custodian for Bitcoin, and they make the wrapped Bitcoin ERC20 token on Ethereum. So you can think of so every wrapped Bitcoin ERC20 token on Ethereum is backed by one Bitcoin in the BitGo trust fund. So that's how the wrapped Bitcoin is an ERC20 token that you can trade Bitcoin on Uniswap because of that. And you could do any other cryptocurrency as long as it's pegged the same way as wrapped Bitcoin is. And there's numerous different versions of wrapped Bitcoin ERC20 tokens too. Like, it's not just BitGo who made it. There's other versions as well. I think there's one called like RBTC, maybe. So yeah, that's that. But anyway, this decentralized exchange, so you have to provide liquidity to the decentralized exchange, and then you get paid fees, a percentage of the fees that people who exchange on that network pay. So say you want to do a trade, we'll use one ether for 300, I guess it'd be like 385 USDC, which is a US dollar stablecoin, ERC20 token stablecoin. So when you make that exchange, one Ethereum for 380 USDC, well, you would pay a fee on there, and I think it's like 0.03% of the trade is the fee. So that would be, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but calculator skills. So $11.04. So that $11.04 fee, you don't get the whole $11.04 for that one fee. That's divided through the whole liquidity pool. And I feel like I should be drawing this out. I'll draw it out in another video so you guys can follow along more easily. But that 11.4%, so say that you provide one Ethereum to the whole pool, and the pool has 100 Ether in the pool. Well, that 11.4% would get divided by, or $11.40 would be divided by 100, since you only have 1 out of 100 Ethereum in the pool. So that one trade, 380 USDC trade, you'd make 11 cents on if you had a 1% stake in the pool. But yeah, so with Uniswap, you have to give a proportionate amount. So there's these pools. So these pools are, so you can think of like an exchange where you have like, we'll just keep using ETH and USDC for this example. So on the exchange, you'll have, on a centralized exchange, you'll see the ETH and the USDC trading pair. Well, that's the same thing in Uniswap. You'll see the ETH USDC trading pair, but the backbone behind that, the underlying layer, is these liquidity pools. So I would deposit, let's say that there is a total of 100 Ether in the ETH USDC trading pool. Well, if I want 1% stake, I would have to deposit 1 Ether and 380 USDC, or whatever the exchange rate of Ether is at the time. So that's kind of how it works. Like I said, I'll make a more detailed video explaining it in the future and drawing it out. But that's kind of just a basis of basics of how it works and everything. And I'll show you in this video me doing it. I'm gonna make a Ether to WBTC trading pair liquidity pool. I'm gonna be joining a Ether to WBTC trading pool and I'll put in like half a Ether or something like that. I'll show you like real quick. No, I won't show you that. But yesterday I made a Ether and USDC trading pool. I didn't make it. I joined one and put in half a Ether into that, and like 400 or 200 and something dollars USDC into that. One thing that I was thinking of, so I'll show you this real quick. So there's this website, uniswaproi.com. It'll show you the pools. You can join for free, and then they have paid accounts too, but it'll show you the Uniswap pools and the ones that make the highest percentage if you sort by yield here. And if we look down, so let's see, USDC. There, USDC. I don't really understand these numbers. I want to compare this to BlockFi and how much interest I'm making in BlockFi, because I know my Ether I make 5.25% API, but I don't know which of these is the correct one to go by. So that's kind of why I'm just experimenting with this. And with BlockFi, you make a steady 5.25% on your deposit. With this, you're making a percent of the trading fees compared to the percent stake that you have in the liquidity pool. So like I said, if you have one Ether in a liquidity pool with 100 Ether, well, you have 1%. You have 1% stake in that pool. So now every single trade that is made on that pool, you'll get 1% of all the trading fees. So USDC right here, I don't understand if I'm making 18.75% a year or if I'm making 1.54% a year. I don't know what that is at the moment. And WBTC 0.7 and 8.54, so, or 8.58. If it's that's like significantly less than what BlockFi would pay me. So yeah, that's what I want to do, is start this at beginning of November, and today is the 31st of October. So start this one beginning of November and compare, see how much money I make, the percent gain that I make for in Uniswap compared to BlockFi for 1 month. Also, another thing that I was thinking about, when I set up my BlockFi accounts, I purposely didn't choose stablecoins, even though stablecoins are making between like 8 to 9% interest a month, and Bitcoin and Ethereum were only making 5 to 6% a month. There's more there's more interest you can earn with stablecoins, but you lose out on say that you deposit Bitcoin into BlockFi. Well, if the Bitcoin price goes up, the Bitcoin market price goes up, well, then you benefit from the Bitcoin price going up. But if you deposit a stable coin like USDC, well, USDC is a stable coin pegged to the dollar. So the only way that you'd make money on that is if the dollar goes up. So even though you're making more interest, you're not exposed to the value of the actual asset going up in the market. So that's one thing that I thought of when I made my, in Uniswap, when I made my Ether to USDC liquidity pool, is I have to take, I had like roughly one Ether in the account, and I had to convert half of that Ether into USDC. So now I have 0.5 USDC and like 200 and something, or 0.5 Ether and 200 and something USDC. So now if the price of Ethereum goes up to double, say from 400 to 800, well, now instead of me having, originally I would have had an account with 1 Ether in it, but instead now I have an account with only half Ether in it, so I wouldn't be making as much money. Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking the best thing to do, the best strategy to do, or not the best, but if you're choosing between the top liquidity pools, and what you want to do, I guess, is what I'm doing is just choosing the liquidity pools with the most trading volume, because the more trading volume there is, then the more fees that there'll be. So if you want to just do like a set it and forget it type of thing, you would pick one of the top liquidity pools, which is WBTC, wrapped Bitcoin, USDC, US dollar stablecoin, USDT, the Tether US dollar stablecoin, and DAI, which is the original Ethereum US dollar stablecoin. Those are the ones with the most trading volume. Another strategy, this isn't even what the video should be about, but I'm just kind of blabbing on here with what I know so far. Another thing, or no, let's not even talk about this other strategy. The other strategy is, say that like a new ERC20 token pops up. Recently there was one called Keeper, which is, I don't remember what it is, like a token for freelance work or something. Well, that got like real popular in a day and grew like a 10%, and everyone was trading it and everything that day. Well, what you can do to make money is open or join that liquidity pool that day, because there's so many people trading on it. So if we look at highest liquidity, or no, we don't want highest liquidity. If we look at the highest yield on here, we can see that its Keeper is like a huge percent of this, because it was just, I don't know if you want to call it a pump and dump, or I guess you can call it a bubble. Like there was just a whole ton of hype around this Keeper token in the last couple days. So make a liquidity pool with that. You can like watch the market and dump in liquidity to newly popular tokens, and there'll be a lot of trading volume there, so you'll be sucking up a lot of fees. And especially if there's not a lot of liquidity already, well, you'll have a bigger stake in the pool. So say right now, what is it like? So FUSDC has 767,000 ether in the pool. So me putting in 1 ether is only going to give me a small fraction of a percent. But on the other hand, if I look at so it's 1 to 767,000. If you look at Keeper, they have 18,000 ether in the pool, so it's 1 to 18,000. So I have a higher percentage of the pool, so that way I'll get a higher percentage of trading fees because I have a larger stake in the pool. So yeah, let's start and make this Ether and WBTC trading pair. So everyone is different for like how they store their ether and what type of wallet they have and everything like that. Me personally, I bought my ether in 2015. I guess September of 2015. So I have a key store file, and with Uniswap, you want to use MetaMask, which is a browser extension for Chrome. I'm using it with Chrome. I'm sure it works with other browser extensions. But I need to import my private key into MetaMask so that MetaMask can manage the Ethereum account. So MetaMask you can't upload a key store file to MetaMask. So what I'm doing to get my private key is using the My Crypto desktop app. That'll show you the private key. That's the simplest way that I found to get the private key, which I'm not going to show you. I'm just doing it on my screen behind right here. But I'm not going to show you my private key because that's private, man. But yeah, on MetaMask, you just go to the circle in the top right. And well, I could show you it right now since I did just add it. So go to the circle in the top right and then go import account, and you can paste your private key in right there. So so this is the account that we're going to be working with. This is it in the background on Etherscan. So now you go to Uniswap and you go launch app, and then you have to select that account. Which one am I using? Oh, this is where it gets kind of confusing. Give me a second to figure it out. Okay, yeah, so I just selected I found the account in MetaMask and just selected it and moved over to it. So now Uniswap recognizes now the account that I want to use ending in C535 is linked to Uniswap. Uniswap and MetaMask is linked. So what I want to do is, since I said that you need, I only have Ethereum in this account. I guess I have like live peer token that was like an airdrop or whatever, but I don't have any WBTC. And like I said, you need to provide equal amounts of Ether and WBTC when you make the trading pool. So I want to do 0.05F, and that'll give me, do I want to do 0.05? Let me see how much I want to do. I think I do want to do 0.05. Maybe I'll do, yeah, because we can view pair analytics. Let's not get distracted here. So now we want to swap this. What's the, it might be a cheap time. Oh, it went up. It was at 14 way. So it's going to be a little bit more expensive transaction. But now it opens up MetaMask right here. And see what gas price we're doing, 27. Usually 5 minutes. Yeah, I guess we're going to have to pay that gas price. I'm just going to redo this just to make sure that I'm getting the right. Okay, so we're going to do 0.57 because I want this to match my the amount that I have in my USDC liquidity pool. This way it's more easily comparable to each other. So 0.57 ETH, I'm trading for that token, and 0.24. So yeah, we'll confirm that, and then we'll look at this address, and here's the transaction, and we'll just 12 minutes. We'll wait for this to confirm. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to add more gas to this to get it to confirm sooner. Hopefully that's not the case, but we'll see. That's what I've been having to do lately anyway. And if you want to add more gas, you just open up and go speed up, and then you can change the gas price. Now it's recommending 26, but you can change the gas price. Okay, we're back. It's actually, I don't know, it's probably been like 45 minutes or something like that since we did this, but it only confirmed, look, I have a new camera set up. Jump to it now. My GoPro, but it only took 2 minutes and 54 seconds to confirm. So now we're gonna go, where am I? So now with that address, making sure it's the same one, we're gonna go to here and deposit BTC. You know, it would be pretty nice if I actually had some of my stuff set up. So now we're gonna jump to this camera and see, took 2 minutes and 54 seconds to confirm, and we can see the fee that I paid, $1.17, which, man, I remember when it was like a penny to transact on Bitcoin. I remember times where you didn't even have to pay a fee to send on Bitcoin because the network just wasn't congested at all. All right, so now what we're gonna do up here in the top, we're gonna go to Uni. You can also do it by going to Pool, but and put add liquidity and do it that way. But if you go to Uni, this will show you the pools that participate in giving the Uni tokens, which is like the governance token on Uniswap for like voting on different procedures and protocols or whatever. I don't know too much about that yet, so we're not gonna talk about that. But yeah, I already clicked the max thing here, so we're just gonna go approve. MetaMask is gonna open up, and yeah, MetaMask opens up right there, and allow that to spend your that. Yeah, we can approve that. I don't know what approving does. Does that make like a transaction to approve? Oh, apparently you have to make a transaction to approve that. All right, we'll come back when this gets approved. Okay, we're back. It took 41 seconds and it cost me another 50 cents to do that. I'm just gonna copy this and put it over here in a spreadsheet. So now we can supply and confirm the supply. So I'm depositing 0.568 Ethereum and 0.016 WPTC, supplying the pool with that. And that'll give me a 0.0000579% stake in the pool. And that's the transaction rate. And then this is where I should learn my lesson to not screw with the fees it recommends too much. It says 54 seconds or 33 seconds, 27, 2 minutes. Yeah, we'll just not screw with that, and we will wait for this transaction to 1 to 4 minutes. So we'll come back then. Man, I paid too much in fee because it confirmed in 5 seconds, and it cost me $1.50. So now if we go to Uniswap and click on accounts down here, and it'll have us put in our address. This is my USDC account. You can have USDC and WBTC all in the same account, but I have different Ethereum addresses. So, but you can do this all through the same Ethereum address. So that's that one and that's that one. Oh yeah. So I have pretty much the same thing. So since I deposited, I made 9 cents. And then I did take a note at 1 p.m. At 1:20 p.m. I had 6 cents. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So in 9 hours, I made 3 cents with $437 deposited. So we'll compare it to the WPTC one sometime in the future. Okay, so the last thing that I want to talk about is what I'm keeping track of in this spreadsheet for my accounts. So we'll do, this is my WBTC account that I just made. So initially I started with a 1.19 Ether in the account, and then I traded 0.57 of those Ether for 0.016 WBTC, and that's the fee that I paid on it in Ether. And then, so then that's the remaining balance that shouldn't be there, should it? That probably shouldn't be there, but that's the remaining balance I have on the account now. So then the acceptance fee is that I'm not sure why that is, but that also happened right here. The reason I have this is because I made 2 different trades, one for 19 USDC and another for 200 USDC. That's why my fee was $5.53 here, $1.98 here, because there's an additional trade in this one that's not in this one. So then next, so this was me trading ETH for WBTC, and then this is me putting it in the pool. So now I have 0.568 Ether in the pool and 0.016 WBTC in the pool, and then this is how much I have left in the account. So this is just to keep track of how many tokens I have, because if you look on Etherscan, it doesn't show the tokens in the account. It shows where are we? It shows my Uniswap token. So this Uniswap token represents these 2 coins, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not sure. Maybe it says it here. I don't know. I'm not sure of a way to see how many ETH and WBTC I have in this contract that are actually mine. So, I mean, I can just look in the contract, but the contract shows everyone else's tokens and stuff too. So that's why I'm keeping track of that in my own spreadsheet. So I know how many Ether I have, how many WBTC I have, and how many ETH and USDC in this one. So I just figured this at a price of 385 Ether. So that's what I started with. And like obviously my current balance is going to be less because of fees and everything. But well, so I'm getting like, that's what I'm keeping track of to see how much ETH I made and everything. So then here, this is this on the Uniswap accounts page, and so far in like the in the 12 minutes, I made 1/10 of a cent. So this is just what it shows here, and it shows, I guess you can see it here, that I have that much Ether and that much WBTC. And then I paid 66 cents in fees on the Uniswap platform. So that's a 0.03% fee for the trade. And then this too, which I don't have included in here, but to pay taxes and everything, you should have your fees in there too. But ooh, that's it. That's it for this video. I'll make more videos as I learn more and update you guys. There is this, another reason I'm tracking this is because there is a impermanent loss thing, which I don't understand enough to talk about in this video. There's like strokes of brilliance that I have before I fall asleep of me understanding it. But I'm not talking about that in this video. That'll be in a different video where I can actually explain it better. But hopefully you guys, hopefully this video was helpful. I'm rambling. We need to get out of here. Take care. Thank you and goodbye.